What is up, everybody? It's your boy, Joselito, coming at you again with Foresight Syndicate. I am here with my partners and cohorts in crime.
Skips.
Kid Mars.
I fucked that up. I said cohorts in crime when I was supposed to say partners. But you know what? We roll with it.
Just roll with it.
Real quick. How was everybody's week so far? How was your week?
It was a pretty good week.
Pretty good?
It was alright.
Alright?
That was pretty early yesterday.
Yeah, I saw like your Snapchat, you fucking like were up at like 5.
Yeah, I was up like at 5.
Why? But what time did you get in?
I went in at 6.
6?
And then I got out like at 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like, yeah, I was home like maybe 4.
Damn, that must be nice.
Yeah, it was fucking amazing.
Lucky bitch. Yeah, my week was pretty good, you know. Long hours, tired, sleep a lot. So
it makes you a little bitch.
Yeah, a little bit. Just a slight little bit. But we do have a lot to get through today. It's a big fucking heavy news week we got going on. A lot of trailers. A lot of trailers released. Little bit of news here and there. Some speculation. So let's just dive right into it. We're gonna start off with the first topic.
Well, can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
Carter 5 was trash. Yeah.
You know, make some people angry, man.
I don't give a fuck.
You're very controversial, aren't you?
I am.
It was alright.
I haven't listened to it. I gotta give it then again, I don't really listen to like rap
music
like that.
Yeah.
So
and we already established that Está Rico by like fucking Mark Anthony, Bad Bunny, and Will Smith was kind of trash.
It was the fuck is that?
Yeah, it was ass.
I mean, that was the best song ever.
Best song ever?
Best song ever.
You think so?
2018.
2018,
Best song of the year. Song of the fucking year.
Song of the summer for next year?
Song of the summer for like 2034.
Yeah, it was.
It
Sorry,
was
Will Smith. You know you're great, but
It was
trash.
buns.
Yeah, just what was it? Wasn't it Childish Gambino that said like, why does every black actor gotta rap some or something like that? Yeah, he did say that.
I know, but he was a rapper before he was.
Yeah, but the thing is, he didn't really curse in his raps, and they weren't all that great.
It was like, yes,
Yeah,
you know, you're very delicious, man, girl. You're so pretty and fine.
Parents don't understand.
I can
Get
sip on
jiggy
you
with it.
like
Yeah.
fine wine, you know, like
Just
some
the
shit
two
like
of
that.
us.
So it was like, I don't know, but all right, going into the first topic, Godzilla versus King Kong. You guys excited for that, right?
Hell yeah. Because
Mars?
you guys haven't even seen all the old movies, so
Okay, but I saw the 2014 Godzilla, which it was really
Didn't
good.
you say the 1999 was the best one? Didn't you say that?
I saw this the worst one. That was a shitty one.
I don't know.
That shit looked like a
You
T-Rex.
told me something different before.
No, you're just trying to fucking create some lies. You're a dirty fucking liar, but that's besides the point.
How am I?
Yeah, a little bit. But nah. 2014, I saw the Godzilla movie. I still haven't seen Kong Skull Island, but I did hear it was good.
I enjoyed it.
it was really good. I liked it.
Yeah.
John C. Reilly kind of made it funny.
Yep. Spoiler alert. Up until he dies.
Wait, what?
Doesn't he die? Doesn't he get eaten by something?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
You go with it.
He totally dies. He doesn't meet his family at the end. No.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm thinking I'm lost. Whatever.
Go watch it.
Yeah, true, but I don't watch it because I'm afraid of like the giant spiders. I have arachnophobia. Bad.
Was there a giant
Yeah.
spider?
Yeah. What the fuck? Are you serious? In the trailer, there were like the
it
very
was,
tall trees, and like they saw one guy.
But they didn't look like spiders. That's
yeah,
that's
and
what
the thing is,
mean.
you really don't see them. Like, you only
Yeah.
see, like...
You
Nah.
just see their legs walking, and they look
Yeah.
like bamboos or something.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, no, I don't. Anything with like 8 legs or more, anything with more than 4
You know,
legs
there's a button on the remote that if you press,
is
it'll
a spawn
skip
of
that
Satan.
part. Just letting you know.
Well, you know what, motherfucker? Fuck you. How about that? Goddamn. Fuck. You want to go to Halloween Horror Nights? Get scared? Huh?
I can't do auto Halloween. Horror
Why?
Nights.
Why?
'Cause
Cause you're a bitch. I said it.
I am a bitch.
Yeah. All right.
You're just jealous because I'm not your bitch.
I don't want you as my bitch.
That's what you're saying right now, but not what you told me yesterday.
That's nothing. Anything you're saying is just false. Anyways,
You can't.
we're
prove
excited
it.
for the
You
movie,
can't
right?
prove it.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Rumor is it's gonna start beginning filming next month.
Next month.
Well, sometime in October. Supposedly it's gonna be in Hawaii. Right, it's rumored to begin filming soon in Hawaii. Real News Hawaii on Twitter, so at Real News Hawaii, took a picture of a sign for a movie title, just Apex. And you know how movies sometimes have like working titles? They have like, you good?
Yeah.
Cut the feed. No, hang on. I'm sorry. You guys just look like out of it.
No, I'm
You're
listening to you.
listening.
Yeah.
But you got I see them like this, and I'm like,
No.
man, you guys
If we're doing that, then that means we're bored of it. But we're actually listening to it because you're talking about Apex. I figure that's still gonna be a good ass name because remember, the Avengers 4? Yeah, they didn't have a name either.
I thought that was rumored to be like Endgame.
Yeah, but still, like.
All right, just for the record, you guys are on board?
No.
Cool, I'm feeling very self-conscious today. I'm like...
You shouldn't. Are you on your period? You want a tampon?
I am sweating like a motherfucker, so...
God damn.
Yeah, I put deodorant on. Yeah, it's fucking bad, bro. This is why I don't wear light colors. This is why I wear layers.
That's why you can't live in Florida.
No, it's fucking... I'm the one guy in Florida that wears a flannel. I'm the one guy in Florida that wears flannels. But yeah, so in Apex, that's the working title, where we're going to have Godzilla versus King Kong. Now, there's been speculations that like the King Kong in the Skull Island movies, wasn't it an infant? That he was still like a child? He really wasn't.
Yeah, he was still a baby.
So he wasn't, he's not as tall. Because I believe Godzilla was about 25 or 50 feet. So Kong isn't to that height yet. So they're like, oh, how's it going to be fair? This and that. But Kong was set in like the 70s, 80s. Mm-hmm. So... he has years to grow and stuff. So
like 30 to 40 years.
Yeah. So it's gonna be good to see what kind of fight is gonna happen because both Kong and Godzilla in their respective like worlds, which they're now coming together, but in their respective movies, they're the protagonists, the heroes, right? The ones that
Apex Predator. Yeah,
the ones that they root for. So it's like, how are you gonna have? Because obviously they're gonna fight each other. They're two creatures. They're like, oh, who are you? Who are you?
It's fight. A little unfair that Godzilla can shoot out fire.
A little bit.
It's like give a gigantic gun to.
I mean, to be fair, Kong's got opposable thumbs, so like
he can just grab.
He can just grab shit. Yeah, like.
Or you could put the Bowser crown on him. Call it a day.
That'd be.
On Godzilla,
Put a Bowser crown on both of them.
Ooh.
That'd be a real cat fight.
For real. And make it a rainy scene too.
And they're wearing white t-shirts.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know what Bowsette is, just go on Google and type in Bowsette. So it's like Bowser from the Mario world. Instead of Bowser, it's Bowsette. I'm not gonna try to spell it because I'm lazy.
BOWSE
TTE. Bowsette. Type it on Google. Go to images. Save search off. You're gonna thank us later. So
you'll probably find other things in there too.
Probably
not for kids.
Couple videos. So it's pretty cool that we're gonna see them coming together and fight. It is kind of like unfair that one can have an atomic breath, where the other one just opposable thumbs. So, but we'll have to see. Maybe
you're gonna get their shit wrecked. It's gonna be like Super Smash, and you're gonna see like Kong. He's gonna jump over to the other side. He's gonna be winding up his arm and shit, and he's gonna go in like he'll have smoke coming out of his head because he already winded up a punch. He's gonna wait till the very end, get his damage up to like 99,000, and just fucking punch him in the face.
Man, that sounded like Donkey Kong.
No, it's King Kong.
Does Donkey Kong like wind his arm and like the fucking attack? I was waiting for you to say he's gonna have a red tie too with DK and he's gonna fuck his shit up.
He's actually gonna say KK.
Oh god, we are well on our way from that being bad. And we're in a town where that is probably worshipped at.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to it. But while we wait for that match to happen, that fight, which I believe they're gonna fight at the beginning, then there's gonna be one common enemy, one common monster is gonna show up and they're like, we have to team up. And so I hope Ken Watanabe comes in like
they did in the Godzilla movie and just wait till the end just for the whole monster.
It's not gonna be one of those like, yeah, we're gonna like talk to each other, actually have a conversation. They're gonna be like,
and there's no subtitles.
and then you're gonna have Ken Watanabe in the fucking distance. Let them fight. And it's like, god damn it, this motherfucker just wants a monster to fight. But I'm looking for that. But before we have to get to that, we got to get through Godzilla King of Monsters, which is in May 31st of next year.
And Drake is dating Millie Bobby Jones.
Oh my
Jones.
Brown. I don't know. Brown. Yeah.
How do we get from Godzilla to Drake?
Because she's in the movie.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. Still, yeah. I was told at work yesterday. Oh, Drake's a pedophile. This and that. I was like, this is why I don't listen to rap. Everybody over here, fucking 6ix9ine a pedophile. Fucking.
But in a sense, do you think he's a pedophile because of that?
He's
dating a 14-year-old girl.
Is it confirmed that they're dating?
Well, he's dating this 18-year-old.
It's not confirmed.
Is it? What the fuck? All right,
but it's not confirmed, so I don't know why they're saying it's a pedophile move. But the thing is, like, he took her out to like Chuck E. Cheese. Like, oh yeah, let's go on a first date. You know, I imagine him going like, yeah, let's go like to Italy and shit. You know, have some spaghetti, then go to France. You know, make out on the fucking Eiffel Tower. Yeah. No, this nigga went like, yeah, got you a Chuck E. Cheese, girl.
Yeah.
Not only that, but like she goes like, yeah, he texts me all the time. Like he texts me, I miss you the other day. I'm over here like, what?
So I don't think he's a pedophile. I think he's just being.
He's just grooming her until she's 18.
I think he's just a good guy.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You're saying that it's kind of pedophile-ish, right?
It's a little weird.
Is that
it's
okay?
A little weird.
And you're saying that it's just like a fan.
Yeah,
like
it's just a
he
fan,
watches
though.
like her show or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, like I listen to Drake and I like Drake. Don't get me wrong.
Exactly.
It is weird. It is hella weird. With this thing, 'cause I saw like a couple weeks ago him with a picture of an 18-year-old model. I was like, all right, you know, I mean, she's legal, I guess, cool.
Yeah, but like,
and then now like Millie Bobby Brown, it's like, okay, all right. I just told a coworker the other day. He was like, yeah, man, you know, he was like, Drake's a pedophile. This and that. I was like, and you see why I don't listen to a lot of rap. You don't hear a lot about the music that I listen to. I listen to like screamo and rock and shit. You don't listen. The only problem they deal with is drugs, heroin, crack, everyday
not
shit.
that bad.
Yeah,
Not that bad.
everyday shit. You know, it's not like, oh fucking yeah. You know, you don't hear like Danny Warsnop from Mask. Most of these fucking bands that I listen to are either in a relationship, married, engaged, have like 2 kids. They're living happy lives. I'm like, you guys are good, you know.
And apparently that's the devil's music. So
yeah, no, it's not sipping on lean and codeine and fucking bitches and getting money and doing all that good shit and with some Maserati. Yeah, fucking Treyway, you know, like it ain't all that shit. So
shooting some people up, you know.
But I worship the Dark Lord and Savior Satan.
Lucifer.
Oh, of course. But
shooting people up at a motorcycle shop.
What?
Triple X.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You good, bro?
Rest in peace. Speaking of rest in peace to Michael Bay's Transformers, because we just got the second trailer for Bumblebee.
Fuck Michael Bay.
Yeah. You guys seen this trailer, right?
Yes.
I sent it to you guys. Did you watch it?
I watched it before you sent it.
It was fucking dickhead.
Yeah,
you didn't have to say that.
I went there.
It was really good. Whenever I saw the first Transformers movie by Michael Bay, I was like, oh wow, the Transformers, they're bringing childhood to life. I was like, all right, cool. And then the second one, I gotta see the second one. Then the third one, I was like, okay, kind of gotta see the third one.
Oh wait, there's a fourth.
Then they got rid of Shia LaBeouf and Mark Wahlberg. And I was like, okay, I guess we'll see the fourth one. I didn't even see it. Fucking, what was the name of the fifth one? The Last Night.
Yeah, the Last Night.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
I was watching it and I was like, all right. You know, I saw the collection of all the other ones. Might as well finish the whole 5G.
What the fuck is the
Quintilogy?
Quintilogy,
yeah. Might as well finish it off, you know. And then it's like, oh, by the way, Bumblebee used to fight Nazis.
Yeah.
Nigga, what?
No, that's the second time you already said the fucking word today. So it's fine. You already fucking said the word twice. Jesus, that's it. You only get 2. You should have just got 1. You only got 2. God. But yeah, no, like
it's like where do we go? Yeah, by the way, Bumblebee, he punched the shit out of Hitler, guys. Remember that?
And wasn't it like the first Transformer? Like they just got to Earth at that time, at that year, like in 2007. Yeah. Like, oh yeah, no, we've been chilling in fucking like 1940.
I think Bumblebee was there for a while though.
Well, he might have been, but still, it was we're here on Earth, and it's like
it was Optimus Prime and the rest.
But then there were dragons during like King Arthur's time, so it was
so it's like in the second movie they were just like, oh, by the way, we built the pyramids. If you didn't know,
oh yeah, the elder ones.
Yeah, it's like we built the pyramids. Like I guess, cool. Right. And now it's like, yeah, we had the sword that you can control the Cybertron dragon. It's like. What?
Wait, there was a Cybertron dragon?
There was a dragon.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in the first one. Yeah,
in the trailer, you see it.
Yeah, you see a dragon flying. Yeah. Basically, it's 5 Transformers put together. So they copied Voltron there. Shout out to Voltron.
Fucking best show on Netflix. Yeah. Watch it.
I'm still on episode 6.
I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, no, like it's like I saw it. And I was like, dude, this movie doesn't know what the fuck it wants. And then like you watch the movie, and I don't know why, but when you watch it, like some action scenes, it'll have like the little black thing, so it'll be like. Not the full screen.
Oh yeah,
and then it goes back to full.
Yeah,
and it goes back to this, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on, dude? Complete trash, complete garbage. Like, it was horrible. So I was like, fuck, man. Then they was like, oh, we're making a Bumblebee movie, which is kind of like a prequel, soft reboot type movie. And I was like, I guess I'm kind of done with it. And then I saw the first trailer, and like, it was so fucking cool seeing the iconic beetle,
right?
Seeing the face under, like it does in the fucking toys. You have the toys, you form it together. The face is always on the bottom. You see his face.
And then Starscream. Seeing Starscream.
That's not Starscream.
That's not Starscream?
It's Blitzwing, I think. You see Starscream in the second trailer. He's in the background, but he's a character in it. It's just that's not the Jet on really? Earth. Yeah, they mentioned the director already said that he's not the main villain. I believe that Jet was Blitzwing. I want to say, but you see these characters, and it's like you see Bumblebee iconic, and I was like, oh shit, like that's iconic Bumblebee. He's a Volkswagen, and he's not even big. He fit in the garage in the second trailer. He cuts through, and he's like
he's in the house.
He fits in the house, and I'm like. That's Bumblebee, not no fucking 1970 Camaro fucking...
That turns into like a 2011 Camaro.
Like what the fuck? So I saw that and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then you see Shockwave, Soundwave, Ravage, Optimus Prime.
Looking like...
They're Gen 1 characters. Gen 1. They're like the TV shows. I was like, oh my God. Like, how hard was this, Michael Bay? How hard was this to fucking
The funny thing is that Michael Bay is a producer for this movie. He must be like... I should have gone this route.
He's one of the things
like, damn it.
They're like, man, we love it. We can't wait to see. He's like, fuck me, guys, right?
I heard he was like really anal about the cars they were using in the movie.
Really?
Because I believe it was in the third movie. Shia LaBeouf was driving one of the cars, and as they were doing that scene on the highway, I believe one of the people that was also there that wasn't like part of the movie, it was just an extra, clipped one of his cars, and he got mad.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Shit about it.
Yeah, I heard about that too. And then, like, they just started fucking killing off, like, in Michael Bay's quintology, they just started killing off Transformers we loved. Ratchet, Ironhide, fucking, I like Jazz, and he died in the first movie. And, like, it was sad that, like, you had to wait for a Transformer to say the other person's name to understand. You'll see it, and you're like, who the fuck is that? It's like, oh, this is Ratchet. It's like, oh, shit, Ratchet, okay, cool, yeah. Whereas this one you saw, and you're like, oh shit, like that Soundwave, that Shockwave, that's
like you already knew.
Oh my God, fucking Optimus Prime. Like, you know, like I liked it.
And John Cena.
Dude, if he doesn't do a WWE move, I'm gonna fucking flip shit.
Right?
I want him to come out. I want him to like come out of like a little cat, like a Chevy. He comes. All you hear is all you hear is a muffled.
People are like, where did he go? I can't see him.
I want to hear like a muffled.
It's playing in the car and everything.
As soon as they open the door, like they lower it, so you still hear the doo doo doo. He gets out, he's like, Lieutenant fucking whatever the fuck his name is. So it's set in 1997 and escaping from the war on Cybertron, which we get a little piece of the little action on Cybertron. Right. Holy shit. I don't want a movie of Transformers on Earth anymore. I want a Cybertron movie. I want the war on Cybertron. Why Optimus Prime and Megatron are fighting. All of this shit. I want that.
We should like rewatch the original movie from the 80s, the Transformers movie.
Isn't that the one where Optimus Prime dies in like the
animated show? It's one of the best. It's one of the best movies.
Well, yeah, but like that also taught a lot of kids at the 80s heartbreak to watch their main character die. Oh, my Allspark is going out, and then he dies. And it's
got the touch. Do, do, do.
So set in 1907 and escaping from the war on Cybertron, the Autobot Bumblebee seeks refuge in a junkyard in a small California town. Until Charlie, played by Haley Steinfeld. We all like her, right? She's a good actress.
Pretty hot, you know.
Fucking phenomenal actress. Who's about to turn 18 and get her first car in the movie. She chooses the iconic Volkswagen Beetle, right? Because God knows Bumblebee's not a fucking Camaro.
No.
It's a Beetle. And the two of them are going to form a bond. So it's like, it's not that edgy Transformers movie we got in like the first one. It's more like a family geared movie where it's like, you're going to see them form a bond and they're going to care for each other.
Better story. Basically.
Yeah, for sure. So fleshed out character.
It's going to be a lot better than...
Yeah. And like you saw the little fight scene where like she's running and Bumblebee's fighting that Decepticon in the background. I could tell what was happening. I could tell him getting knocked down. He's on his back, kind of like leaning on something, so he kicks the Decepticon. I could tell that. Whereas like in the original Transformers movie by Michael Bay, fucking cars having sex. Like, I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Explosions after explosions.
It was explosions. It was metal. It was sparks. I'm like, what is this?
Funny thing is that have you noticed in every trailer for Transformers, there's always a little girl or a girl crying?
I think so.
You ever notice, like, let's say, it was the one with the Age of Extinction, where it's where they introduced Mark Wahlberg's character and his daughter. I want to stay with you. I don't want to leave you. Then you got the little girl in the next movie. She's like, I want to stay. I want to fight. Yeah. And then you got her in this movie like, you know what? I want to be with you, B. Come on. I don't want you to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Women are stronger than that.
I know.
These directors aren't giving them enough credit. Shout out to you women.
Shout out to Wonder Woman.
Fucking Wonder Woman. We'll get to her eventually whenever we get new info about her movie. But yeah, so The movie's expected to come out this year at Christmas time. Again, towards like family friendly time, geared towards it's a family movie.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go see it.
No hate to the movie.
No, of course not. I'm telling you, seeing this trailer got me hyped. I was like, I can't wait to see it now. I want to see it. It looks good. The characters look amazing. I'm gonna care for these characters. I love the design already. It's simple, but it's not too like out of control chaos. When Bumblebee's driving or running in like the little like tunnel, and he's kind of like half transformed because he's got like her and like somebody in the car. That was cool. I was like,
I thought something really interesting was when you see that the Decepticons, they're flying and turn into cars, and then they're acting like they're the good ones. It kind of seemed.
Yeah.
They're saying that
for this criminal,
right? Yeah, they're saying that the Autobots are actually the bad ones or something like that. So they're here to destroy or like the Earth or something like that. I thought that was pretty interesting.
Like when I saw it, like they're planes, then they go to cars,
right?
Then they go to like their robot form. I was like, was that necessary? Couldn't have you just flown to them and just land?
Well, I think that they showed that, but I think it was probably not at the same time. I think like they drove for a while until they met up with them, so they don't know that they're. Or
maybe the two Decepticons are like, yeah, we're robots that transform into anything.
Yeah,
we could be anything, right now. Hey, guess what, motherfucker? That little SUV you drove in, hey, transformed, and it comes down as a fucking transformer. That should be dope. But I'm looking forward to the movie. I can't wait. Now, the third piece of news, it's a lot of trailers. It's another big trailer we got released today. Creed 2. Did you guys see the first one?
No. I haven't seen the first one. Actually.
Really?
Yeah. But it's not because I didn't like it. It's actually a good movie. I know it is. I just didn't have the time to watch it.
Right.
I'm telling you, if you get the chance, do it. This movie, honest, I'll watch it with you guys. It's a really good movie.
It's a date.
It is a date. It's a really fucking good movie, though. It is. Like when you see the first trailer, you're like, oh, another boxing movie. Okay, cool. And then you see the picture of Apollo Creed, and you're like, and Rocky, and you're like, wait a minute, why? It's a fake. Those are fake boxers. They're not real. And then Sylvester Stallone comes in, and he's like, oh shit, it's a Rocky movie. Well, not Rocky, but like a spin-off of Rocky.
It won an Oscar, right?
I don't know. If you want to look that up for me, I don't really know.
And a couple Emmys, I believe.
I know Ryan Coogler, who directed Black Panther, directed this movie. I believe he also directed Fruitvale Station.
I wanted to see that one.
Which also had Michael B. Jordan.
I wanted to see Fahrenheit 451, I believe.
Which also has Michael B. Jordan. Which he is a fucking phenomenal actor. Like, he is... I want to say, like, this generation's Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Because he is extremely good.
If they will remake Training Day with him, I'd watch it.
If they were to remake... And correct me if I'm wrong, Man on Fire.
Yeah.
With Michael B. Jordan, I'm in there. I'm fucking in there.
I'm in there like swimwear.
Fucking Two Guns.
In there like swimwear,
dude.
So they could remake it, but have Michael B. Jordan and then just have Mark Wahlberg there saying like, "Oh, yeah."
No, Michael B. Jordan and Zac Efron. They did that movie together, The Awkward Moment.
Yeah, that was a great movie.
It was a really fun movie.
It was nominated. And it was Sylvester Stallone nominated for like best supporting role or something like that, which is like the first nomination he ever, I think, had for Oscar. I think that's why it was a big deal.
Okay, but it's a really good movie. Honestly, guys, watch it. Well, the second trailer for the second movie came out, and it's already receiving praises. It's already being like, oh, it's a really good movie. The trailer's well done. This, and that, or whatever. Adonis Creed, played by Michael B. Jordan. His father was Apollo Creed. Now, you guys saw Rocky 4, right?
Yeah, seen all of them except for Rocky Balboa.
Apollo Creed died in the ring. Mm-hmm. He died when he fought Ivan Drago, played by Dolph Lundgren. Yeah. Died in the ring. That was fucked up. Then basically, Rocky fights Ivan Drago. They fight. I don't know why Rocky goes to like Switzerland to train. A little bit weird. Basically, this movie, the joke of it is like, oh, Rocky ended the Cold War. He single-handedly ended the fucking Cold War.
I mean, the movie came out around the Cold War.
So I was like, oh, that's cool. So, Adonis Creed has been issued a challenge by Victor Drago, the son of Ivan Drago, and Ivan Drago's the man who killed Adonis's father. Yeah. So in a way, it's kind of a not a reboot, but like
a rematch, basically.
It's a rematch / revenge story.
Because to be honest, if they go the route with this movie where Adonis Creed actually loses that fight but does not die, I think the movie will get a lot more praise. Mainly because I feel like they should never just always make the good guy always win.
Right, and wasn't that the thing with Rocky's? Like he didn't win a lot of his matches.
He didn't win his first match. Remember, Apollo Creed won his first match in his first.
And then they had the rematch.
They had the rematch.
Mm-hmm. So and then
I'll go with that too. That he shouldn't win.
Like he was I
think it would make the story way.
Wasn't it in the first movie in Creed? Oh, you guys didn't see it, man.
Yeah.
I was about to like get into it.
Oh, we didn't see Creed.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say. I could have sworn he
lost in that one.
I could have sworn. I could be wrong, but I could have sworn. If not,
and the thing is with these movies, the Creed movies, it's like a boxing movie we needed that we never knew we wanted.
Yeah, no, for sure. And it's like this, and it's hard to do like fighting movies based off real sports like that because it's like you got to make it look as realistic as possible. Southpaw did an amazing job.
I love Southpaw.
That I can watch that movie every fucking like day. That it's such a good movie.
You can still tear up like at the part where he loses his wife.
For sure,
like,
dude.
bro.
What? And then towards the end, when like he's hugging his daughter and she's like, "Let's go home," I was like, "Let's just go home." So it was really good. So yeah, so Ivan Drago is gonna fight. Not Ivan Drago. Victor Drago is gonna fight Adonis Creed. Good news about Adonis Creed, he has Rocky Balboa himself training him. But Rocky in the trailer is kind of telling him, like, listen, man, like, this kid that you're going to fight, Victor Drago, he was born in hate. Ivan Drago's a monster. He shows no empathy. He's just a monster. He broke things in me that still haven't been fixed. And so he's telling him that, but Adonis is like, I don't care. Like, I want to take this guy out. I want to beat this guy at, like, he needs to go. I can't get to his father. I got to get to him. And so you see Adonis in the trailer walk up to the grave of his father. And you can tell it's going to be a very emotional, very story and character heavy movie where you're going to look at these characters and you're going to feel. I believe Adonis has a kid now in the movie, in the trailer. You see him with a kid. So it's like he's not only fighting for himself, he's fighting for his family. So it's gonna be good. Like I said, you guys haven't seen the first one, so does seeing this trailer make you want to see the first one?
Yeah.
Okay, that was both at the same time simultaneously.
Yeah. We planned it.
I could tell. So this movie comes out November 21st of this year, the day before Thanksgiving. So I believe on a Wednesday.
You're gonna go see it by yourself.
Fuck it, if I need to, I need to. What?
We're not gonna be here.
Yeah, we're gonna be on the cruise that week.
There's no podcast that week?
No.
Right.
We talked about it. It's gonna be like a family-driven week.
Yeah, time to be with family. Yeah. Well, fuck it. I'll give a review when we go back the week after that.
Yeah.
And you guys will have enough time to watch it.
Yeah.
So, cool.
Cool beans. Cool beans.
How much are we doing on time?
30 minutes in.
Really?
Yeah, we only talk like, what, 2-3 movies?
3. Jesus Christ. Time flies when you're having fun. DC news.
DC news?
Yep.
What do you got for DC?
What do I have for DC? You know Birds of Prey?
Yes, I do.
Harley Quinn.
Baby. Margot Robbie.
I was about to say Margot Quinn. Harley Quinn, The Huntress, and Black Canary.
Have all been casted.
Well, Harley Quinn has always been casted. Now we finally have the other two to finish the 3.
What?
So we have the Birds of Prey has casted as Huntress and Black Canary. Mary Elizabeth Winstead. I hope I'm saying that right. Winstead. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm sorry if I'm not. Has been cast as the Huntress.
Now, what movie has she done?
I don't know. Wasn't she Ramona?
Yeah, Ramona Flowers.
It was just to let people know.
I know. It was a fucking bit that I was doing.
No, I didn't like you, bit.
Well, you know what?
What?
I didn't like Scott Pilgrim. I'm kidding. I loved it.
I loved it.
I loved it.
Dope as fuck.
It was a good movie.
Ramona Flowers.
Yeah, no. So she's known for her roles as Ramona Flowers in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Michelle in 10 Cloverfield Lane. You guys watch 10 Cloverfield Lane?
That was a great movie. Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I heard good things about it.
It was a great movie.
Yeah?
Because that movie left you on the edge of your seat. So you're just like, okay, Cloverfield. I thought this was about the aliens.
The giant monster.
The giant monsters,
yeah.
from like the first movies. They're just there like, okay. And then like it leads on to like the guy being crazy. You're just like, all right, so maybe this guy is like fucking up. Okay. Then you see some lady's face getting burned off. You're just like, all right, so I guess it is about aliens. And then it ends with like the guy even crazier. So you're just like, where am I going with this? Like, is it about aliens? Is it about a psychopath that trapped you into the house?
And then like didn't it end like she gets out of the house and then she sees like the aliens.
You see like thunder and then you see like the aliens flying. So it's like different aliens from a different paradox.
Yeah, and that was that was the thing about because the paradox,
the Cloverfield paradox.
Yeah, which was a Netflix movie. Right. That basically told them they fuck shit up in a different universe. So in a different universe, in a future, they fucked everything up. They said if we create this wormhole or some shit, this black hole, it could send ripples through time and different universes. So that's why the fucking giant monster in the first one.
Yeah, I love the
original. They had like a snip. And it comes from the sea. It comes from the sky into the ocean.
Right.
People thought, it just came from the ocean, but no, it came from space itself.
Yeah.
Right.
This one's a different type of effect where the aliens came down.
All right.
So it wasn't just one monster.
That's pretty cool.
It was an alien.
Basically, the Cloverfield paradox is just like a multiverse.
It is.
Right.
Yeah.
It is. It's all connected because of this movie. Mm-hmm. And now Overlord is the next movie coming out. That's set in like World War II. And this one has demons in World War II, like demon and zombie type monsters.
Yeah.
Because of what happened in the paradox the Cloverfield paradox.
All right.
So it's confusing as fuck. I had to watch like a fucking explanation video on it because I was like, I don't understand. I'm so lost. I'm confused. That movie, The Paradox Chronicle, wasn't god damn it, it's hard to say.
The Cloverfield
paradox. People didn't like it. The only thing that was pretty cool. The only thing that ever connected it to the other Cloverfield movies was in the end when you see this giant, like the giant monster from the first one. But this time, this is like above the clouds, so like it's humongous. That was the only thing.
Right.
So it was mixed reviews. I don't know. Then they're coming out with Overlord, but
Birds of Prey.
Yeah, right. Sidetrack. Birds of Prey. But yeah, she did Michelle on 10 Cloverfield Lane. And Nikki Swango on the TV series Fargo on FX.
She was also on Sky High.
Oh yeah, which one? Who was she again?
She was the villain.
The pacifier.
Yeah, the pacifier.
She was the one that turned people into babies.
It was a long time since I've seen that movie. It was a good movie though.
Yeah,
that was a hella good movie, but it's been a while since I've seen it. And then Journey Smollett Bell.
Who?
Oh, I know her for her role as Jess Merriweather on the TV show Friday Night Lights. It's a really good TV show. It's a football American teen drama show. I liked it. Really fucking good. She's known as that. Nicole Wright in HBO's show True Blood. She had a small little role there. And then she's done a couple movies. She's been leads in some like smaller movies. I know she was in Tyler Perry's Temptation movie. So she's done movies. Well, she's cast as Black Canary. And some people are like, I don't really like the casting on her as Black Canary. Black Canary is supposed to be like white blonde hair. So people were having a thing, but like, I don't mind it.
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't mind it. Am I excited for the Birds of Prey? Not really.
Same here.
Not really. I mean, anything DC really makes, movie-wise anyways, unless it's not the animated movies.
Or Joker.
Well, yeah, because I'm also hyped for Joker. But this isn't connected to that universe. I know. So
yeah, didn't they also just announce a Harley Quinn Joker movie with Jared Leto?
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's fucked up how like people are like, oh my god, the Joker and Harley Quinn are couple goals. It's like, no, the fuck it's not. He's an abuser. He abused fucking Harley Quinn for years.
How do you relationship to that?
Yeah, no, like what the fuck? Like, oh my god, they're so couple goals. I was like, do you know in the comics you like that? No, but the movie showed them as a couple. I was like, yeah, you know how many times Joker has left her to die? He didn't give a fuck.
Literally in the movie, he left her to die. It was like, the car's crashing.
No, I don't know how to swim. Yeah, you know what? Fuck you, fam. And like flies, swim. Like no, like but look, he came back for her to fucking use her. So then if she dies again, fuck it. Who cares? Like, God, people kept saying that. I was like, and then I started fucking like last year, started seeing like Halloween costumes of Harley Quinn and Joker, and I'm like, y'all are basic. Y'all are fucking original. Like, oh my god, this is my boyfriend. I love him. Our love is so crazy, and it's like,
is it now? Does he beat the shit out of you? Does he throw you out windows?
You just tell someone about.
Does he tell you to jump off a fucking like building or like a fucking scaffolding into a vat of acid chemicals just to prove your love and loyalty to him? Because if so, I'm sorry, there's counseling for that. There's some counseling for that. But if not, good, you got a guy. But yeah, no, that's weird. Yeah, so again, those two cast as Huntress, Black Canary to finish it off with Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn. Yeah. Again, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm really not.
The only like DC movie I'm looking forward to right now is just Aquaman and the Joker.
Yeah. Yeah, and a little bit for me is Shazam.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Only because I like that it's realistic city.
Yeah.
It doesn't look CGI. It doesn't look fake.
Apparently not as dark as the other movies.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Zachary Levi, so he's pretty funny.
Yeah.
If you guys ever watch Chuck, that's a good ass show.
So I'm looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to Shazam and Aquaman and even Wonder Woman 84. I believe is what it's called.
Aren't they bringing back this guy?
Steve Trevor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he like coming back, or is he in her head?
Supposedly, I was into another podcast, The Weekly Planet. You know, shout out to them. Love my Aussie boys. They heard a story in which kind of Wonder Woman makes a deal with Hades to bring him back. If that's true, he's obviously gonna have to die again. Only because he's not in the Justice League movie. Batman mentions his name.
Right.
She gets mad, nearly kills him. Mm-hmm. So it's obviously he'll probably have to die again, and she'll have to like move on.
Saving her ass again.
I hope not. But yeah, no, it was he was supposed to be the Steve Rogers, and it wasn't good. It wasn't good. Steve Rogers sacrificed himself in the plane, but he froze and they found him. But that man just got blown up by a bomb.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I didn't like Wonder Woman.
Really?
Yeah.
I like that. I don't like how DC does their final fight.
Ending.
Yeah, the final fight where it's cloudy.
It's like that's it.
It was funny because they build up this evil guy, Ares, right?
Yeah.
They build him up, and you're just like, all right, Ares. Yeah, we're gonna see an epic fight throughout the whole movie.
Nope.
I didn't even like the guy they chose.
Some fucking old dude and shit like that. Right? And I was like, what the fuck is this, dude? Nah, but I did like the movie. Gal Gadot is she's my Wonder Woman.
I was so hyped until the end. Like I said.
Yeah.
Until the end, just like
No, you gotta admit though, like that scene when like she climbs up the ladder in No Man's Land or something like that, where like they're having the turret and she's in the field and everybody's like, all right, let's start charging. That was a fucking dope scene. Yeah. And then Steve Trevor gave her like Wonder Woman gave Steve Trevor the eyes like, oh, I'm trying to get that American. Oh, you know what I'm saying? And so he like closed the door behind him and it was like, boom. I was like, my dog gave it to a demigod. That's what's up. So yeah, which keeping it in DC, the Joker. You guys seen the set footage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where he comes out of the train and the subway
with the clown mask.
And he takes it off and he just faces paint.
You could totally see that he's losing himself in his character.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You saw the other set scene with him in the phone booth?
No.
Basically he was talking to someone and then he just like they hang up and then he just starts crying or something, banging his head on it, like if that's what's making him snap or something like that.
Well, because remember, Joker, supposedly one of the origin stories for Joker is that his wife died.
Right.
His wife was killed by gangsters.
It was probably that.
And in the Killing Joke, he told Batman, all it takes is one bad day. Anybody can be me. It just takes one bad day.
So yeah, he's just in a phone booth talking and then he just like starts like falling apart. Like he just starts crying and like going down like on his knees and whatnot.
That could be it. We don't know. We know Zazie Bates is playing his wife.
Yes.
She's known for Domino and Deadpool 2. Mm-hmm. So
she's in Atlanta also.
Oh yeah. So which I still gotta. I've only seen like 3 or 4 episodes of that show.
That show is hilarious.
It's fuego.
I saw last time I remember was like Gambino was in jail. And then like that, he's like, "Well, you gay?" He's like, "Nah, man, it's my girl." And she's like, he's like looking at her. He's like, "I ain't no fucking gay." He's like, "What the fuck you looking at?" He's like, "I'm just sitting down, man. I'm just sitting here, minding my business."
Oh my god.
Yeah, that shit was funny. But nah, I'm looking forward to the Joker.
Right.
I'm looking forward. Todd Phillips, he's the one that like releases these set footages and stuff like that. I seen a tweet and somebody's like, "What is it that people are just capturing these and you're not catching them, or why are you leaking these things out?" He's like, "Oh, because everybody's just gonna release the bad ones, so I might as well release the good ones."
This is face, bro. Like Joaquin's face, though. That's what gets me. That's what like
he looks like he's a method actor. He gets into his character.
He's always smiling and then just going to that straight freaking face. Just
it's really good. A lot of people, like some people don't like the face paint. I do. It's different. Yeah, remember, Scorsese's producing it, so it's like
way better than
Jared Leto
makeup. To be honest.
Fuck it.
The damaged tattoo on his forehead. And...
This is gonna be good. Yeah. I have hopes for this. It's not connected to the DCEU, so it's like we're fucking good with like this.
Some people were saying that it was an origin story to the Christopher Nolan Joker. That's what some people were saying. I'm just saying
no, because the Joker wasn't around when fucking Thomas Wayne.
I'm just saying what some people were saying.
Well, that's preposterous.
They say that it just reminds him more of the Christopher Nolan. And
I mean, they could just be paying homage. They could just be paying respects. You know, like, hey, listen, you guys did the best interpretation of a realistic Joker. Let us,
because it kind of looks like they have the same, like they're wearing the same clothes but at different colors.
Unless, correct me if I'm wrong, what if they go the route where everybody thinks the Joker actually killed the Waynes, and they actually found out who the guy is? Remember, nobody actually know who it was, and I forgot the name of the guy.
Wasn't it Joe Frost?
Yeah,
I think
he's the one that killed the Waynes. But what if they're going with this route where actually the Joker was the one that killed him, and that's how it started the rivalry?
But didn't they do that in Jack Nicholson's Batman with Kevin Costner? Not Kevin. Am I?
It's not Kevin Costner, but it's Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton, there it is. Yeah. Wasn't it that he supposedly killed the Waynes?
I believe so, yeah.
So if they do that, then it's not really an original idea. Yeah, supposedly Jack Nicholson was a gangster, killed the Waynes, and he was crazy and saying all this stuff. So I don't see them going that route. Because I do remember that I believe in this movie, Thomas Wayne is running for mayor of Gotham. And so maybe if he's running for mayor, the Joker, I don't know, he's deranged. You can't really understand the Joker's motives.
Didn't they have a picture of Thomas Wayne getting like beat up by a mob or something?
It was in that subway thing. He's on the floor. Like if you look in the background, you see them on one man, and that's Brett Cullen. Yeah. You see him, and it's like, I don't know. He's getting like attacked by people with like clown masks and painted faces on, and then the Joker just walks away all smiling, laughing. So, I'm looking forward to this movie. I'm interested in the footage they showed me, and that test footage with when they revealed his makeup.
Right.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. Like in animated, what's your best like favorite representation of the Joker? Like in all the animated movies.
It's not really the animated movies, but rather like the animated TV show.
An animated TV show.
Mark Hamill's like.
I'm not saying like actor wise. I'm saying like the best way they represented the Joker in any animated series or movie.
I gotta give it to Batman the Arkham series.
Arkham series?
The Arkham series was good.
I can agree with that.
The Arkham series.
I have to go with the Joker from Under the Red Hood, wherein he has a meeting with the Black Mask, and he's just sitting there talking to him, eating some chips, and he's just like has a dry ass throat, and like mind you. You're just like, oh, this guy's gonna drink some water. You know, can I have some water?
And then doesn't he like sip it?
You know, he doesn't even sip it. That's the crazy part. He goes, smashes it, and then cuts all these guys' heads off, and then like fucking.
He slits their throat.
But then he starts shooting everybody else. He's like, yeah, and then he starts laughing, and I'm just like, that is the Joker right there.
Nah, I don't know, man. For me, it was like, for me. The way Arkham was, where it was like he just wanted to hurt Batman, to break him. Like it was so good. Like when he had the Titan serum in him and he was dying, and then in the second one when he gives Batman the Titan serum, he's like, "Oh, you know, we're like me, we're brothers." And then even the fact after he died, he still haunts Batman. Yes. Batman sees visions of the Joker, and he's like, "Oh, Batsy, you can't get rid of me. We're partners forever." I'm like. Fuck, dude, and that scene in the Arkham Knight where like Batman sees Barbara like tied up where the Scarecrow's talking, and Scarecrow put the fear toxin in Barbara, so she's freaking out and she's like about to kill herself. So she grabs the gun and she puts the gun to her head, but you don't see her kill herself. The Joker walks in front and reenacts the thing where he just goes like that, pulls the trigger, and does that, and you see the flash from behind him where Barbara kills herself. So he does. You hear that, and he walks away, and you just see her dead. And I was like, "That's fucked up." That was fucked up. Granted, she didn't die, but that was fucked. I was like, the way he did that was just so psychotic. He's like, yeah, somebody you care for, somebody you brought into your world, you did that. You allowed them to die. I think the Batman the Arkham series is the best representation of the Joker. But besides that, we don't have any DC news. We do have a little. They did character trailers for Titans.
Right.
How do we feel about that?
That still doesn't get me hyped to watch the show. Like,
but we did see Beast Boy as a Green Tiger.
Yeah. They only showed him as a tiger.
That was the only thing we ever saw.
Right? I'm over here like, so can he only turn into a tiger for this
Has
season?
he not been on Earth long enough to find out, oh, hey, there's more animals? he just fucking saw Tony the Tiger on a Frosted Flakes cereal box turn into him.
He's like, yeah, I want some Frosted Flakes. I wonder if I walk into like a convenience store dressed up as a Green Tiger, do you think they'll give me some free Frosted Flakes?
What if I say they're great? But like he turns into a fucking tiger
and he's finally kind of greenish. Only when he's turning. Then when he goes back, you see him green, and then he just goes back to white.
And I'm like, what? No. And then how Batman, like Robin, did it. Oh, I had to leave him because he's like, can I meet Batman? You don't want to meet him. I was becoming him, so I had to leave. It was like,
is that the whole point? Like. Aren't you like supposed to be Batman in the future? Like,
I was like, aren't you like if Batman dies and when he dies, don't you take over his place? There always has to be a Batman. Like I don't know. So that was something. And then like when I saw the Titans thing, I went into like this whole binge last night on like watching like Titan videos. Like when Teen Titans 6 gonna come out, and the end credit, which was the only best thing for Teen Titans to go to the movies, was the end credit where they're like, can anybody hear us? Honest. I don't know. And then like, you see the Robin's like, oh, this is the Teen Titans. Can anybody hear us? I think we found a way back. And like it ends. It was like,
ends, yeah. I can't believe we saw the whole movie just to see that ending part.
Yeah,
I fucking YouTube the end credit. I was like, what's the end credit scene?
We could have done that, but then where's the fun in that? You know, you get to waste time.
The only best part of the movie,
I fell asleep.
The only best part from the movie was in the trailer where it's like, oh, we're gonna do annoy me with waffles, and then fucking Cyborg throws the waffle down and slides it away. In the trailer, I fucking died.
Well, actually, that was the best fight scene throughout the whole movie.
Really?
To be honest,
if you even call that a fight scene, that the show's animation is just. I don't know, man. It's just
he likes shooting a lot of meatballs.
Yeah, for some fucking weird reason. It's like, what happened to your like plasma blasts or like whatever the fuck you call it? It's like you shoot meatballs now. Like the fuck is this?
Where you keep it?
For real? Like,
do you make it like in your?
Like he has a grinder,
right?
I'm gonna use this for later.
His own oven.
That shows really killed the Titans. That show killed the Teen Titans for me. The Titans TV series killed the Titans for me. The only thing I have left is in prayer that season 6 of Teen Titans comes out. My nose is stuffed. I don't know why.
It's gonna come out in Adult Swim, so it's gonna be like Adult Swimmier and darker.
From what I heard, it was gonna be darker. That was gonna have blood in it. And then my curse a little bit like, damn, hell. That was about it. Something to be on like, it's not gonna be like, oh, Robin's not gonna come out and like, oh fuck Batman. Like, no, we don't need that shit. But apparently we're getting it.
I dislike Batman.
Apparently we're getting it.
Do you think that Robin in the Teen Titans is Dick Grayson or Tim Drake?
Dick Grayson.
Dick Grayson.
Because in the Teen Titans episode when Starfire goes to the future, you see him as Nightwing. So yeah, but speculation.
Yo, that episode where Beast Boy was bald and fat.
He was working in the circus, and poor Cyborg couldn't leave the tower.
Go, man.
And then Raven, I don't know what the fuck, like
she was enlightened basically.
Yeah. She became the new fucking Gandhi. Like she's just floating and enlightened and shit. But speculation is that like Red X in that series was actually not the first time when you see Robin as Red X, but the second time when they're fighting, they're like, oh, like Robin, why are you doing the thing again? It's like, that's not me. Somebody stole the suit. And like whoever's fighting Red X, people speculate it's Jason Todd.
Well, yeah, he kind of always reminded me of a little bit of like Red Hood vibe for some reason.
And there was a little like Teen Titans short where I think it was called like Red Hood Unmasked, a red X unmasked, trying to figure out who it is. And like towards the end, like they're taking off these masks, but he just keeps wearing different types of masks. And so like at the end, like they failed, and he's like, oh, he leaves. And when he leaves, the last thing anybody says is Beast Boy. He goes, I still think you're Jason Todd. And it ends like that. And it was like, okay, well, you guys know Jason Todd exists in that world. Could it be Jason Todd?
I think it's Jason Todd.
I think so too, because Tim Drake wouldn't do that, and the fucking Damian Wayne is too new of a character to be introduced.
Still be a baby.
Yeah. So yeah, if Dick Grayson's still Robin, yeah, Damian Wayne isn't even created yet. So yeah, no, I think it's Jason Todd. I think it's Jason Todd, and if it is, that's fucking dope.
I think that's why Robin ran away from Batman, because he caught him doing the sex scene with Talia al Ghul. He's like, I thought she was a bad girl. Why are you calling her a bad girl? What's going on? Go away, Dick.
How did you go away, Dick? She needs to get this bad dick herself. You ready, Talia al Ghul?
So what?
I'll forget the incident. So now we're going to Marvel news.
All right.
Because there really wasn't a lot of DC news, but Marvel news, little scary. Chris Hemsworth, also known as Thor.
What?
Yeah.
They're the same people?
Right? That's what the fuck I thought.
Person?
His contract's up.
Yeah.
As well as a lot of the other Avengers. Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., Scarlett Johansson, Jeremy Renner.
Wait, are they making Scarlett?
They're doing a Black Widow movie. Yeah.
She still has that contract.
She still has to, like, because remember, your contract can end, and it's up to you to be like, yeah, let's renew it. I want to do more. Yeah. Let's go. So his contract's up after Avengers 4. And from what I read in that article that you sent, he said, who sent it? You sent it. I lied. I'm sorry. Whatever.
Skip sent it, not Kip
Skip,
Mars.
yeah, not Mars.
I read it, and I actually, like...
I like skimmed through it, and it said, like, based off the contract, yeah, he's done.
Right.
He's done with Thor. He wants to do a Thor 4.
Yes.
He does want to continue. But as we know right now that his contract's ended, he's done. It's up to him and his agents or whatever the case, whatever it takes to renew the contract for him to continue being Thor.
So his last movie will be the
Avengers 4.
Yeah, Avengers
until
4.
he renew, if he wants to renew.
And they were saying that this is going to be the last team up.
Right.
For a while, yeah. It has to be.
They didn't say they were going to do like new people for Avengers or no?
They're going to have to because you have Captain Marvel, you have Black Panther, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, all of this stuff. What I really wish they would have done is like the Marvel's Illuminati. You know what the Marvel Illuminati is? It has like, but now that we're getting the fucking, the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, now we can have that. Where it's Mr. Fantastic, Charles Xavier, Iron Man, Namor, Doctor Strange, Black Panther, like the leaders of them to make the world decision. That's why in like the comics, they're the ones that put Hulk into a spaceship and sent him away. And that's why we got Planet Hulk.
They're also each one hold a stone, don't they?
I don't know. I don't know about that.
I have a comic book.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
Yeah, they do.
So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, his contract is up. Do you think he'll renew? He says he wants to do a Thor 4.
I would like him in maybe a Thor 4, but that's it, basically. I don't want to see more of him, to be honest.
I want to see more of him after Thor Ragnarok. Because the first two movies didn't do him justice. It was like, in Avengers 1, it didn't do him justice. And Avengers 2 was like...
Like, I'll vote for not like Thor, but no more like Avengers with him.
I don't know. Well, give us another Avengers in like maybe 3, 4, 5 years.
Yeah.
Give us like time to be like, wow, the last time I saw the Avengers was like 5 years ago, and like, holy shit, this is, you know,
holding a beer and everything, like bringing back so much memories.
Yeah, right. Oh boy. And then now that they have like the X-Men in there, the Fantastic Four, so many more movies, so many possibilities. Skipping a little bit into the switching up orders in my notes here. Speaking of like the X-Men coming into the MCU, Fox apparently still, because I sent you guys the article, Fox apparently still wants to do some of their movies without even if Marvel bought them. So it's like, why? Like, we know the Gambit movie now is going to be released in 2020 as well as it's a romantic comedy with Channing Tatum.
No.
Channing all over your Tatum.
No.
Tatum.
That's what I have to say. No. We don't need it. I don't think we need it.
We don't.
We really don't.
I wasn't looking forward to, like, the last time we got Gambit as, like, live action was that fucking horrible Taylor Kitsch in X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Channing Tatum I don't even feel like he has talked about it at all. He's been, like, they've been said, oh, he's going to be Channing Tatum, but I have never heard him talk about the movie at all.
Because what the fuck is he going to talk about? He doesn't know when it's going to be made.
Yeah, like,
he doesn't know. He's like, if it happens, it happens.
I don't know. I don't even see him as a Gambit either.
No, it's bad. As well as, like, Fox also announced a couple release dates. Like, they're coming out with a PG-13 version of Deadpool 2 or Deadpool 1, one of the two.
Coming out this year, yeah.
They're putting it out on December. It's like in theaters, and I'm like, why?
I would have liked Gambit coming out in the Deadpool movie instead of having a Gambit movie.
Exactly. But like when I saw
not Channing
that,
Tatum though, somebody else.
When I saw that, I was like, why are they re-releasing the movie for PG? Like, why did it not do well?
For all the parents, I guess, didn't let their kids watch it.
But the thing is, he's not a superhero. You know, like
not. Like, one thing is,
parents just don't understand.
You know they're gonna complain when they go take their kids to see Venom. Yeah, it's PG-13, but Venom isn't a hero.
Yeah.
Venom is, at least in this one, an anti-hero.
Yeah. And then Deadpool 2 wasn't really that. It was rated R, but it didn't seem rated R to me, to be honest.
Well, for a lot of the cursing, I'm sure.
Well, cursing,
and
but
some of the decapitation.
I mean, like, I feel like Kick-Ass was a rated R movie compared to
way
Deadpool
more.
2.
Yeah.
Way more.
Yeah.
But I'm not. As well as they just pushed. Which we'll talk about in a minute here, the Dark Phoenix trailer. They just released, like, in the trailer, February 14th, 2019. Wow, yeah, cool. Like, the next day, yeah, we're pushing it back to June. What the fuck?
Yeah.
They pushed it back.
Yeah, I know. But I'm guessing that you had to reshoot stuff, I guess. Probably change some stuff.
The thing I feel about this movie does not compare. Because it was like, it wasn't good. It's like, where are they going with this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they're slowly trying to kill it off. So like that, Marvel doesn't have anything to go off.
And Marvel's hoping that this movie fails.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, listen, I hope like, Dark Phoenix fails so we can. So they'll be like
Mutants was pushed too.
Yeah.
Like, Disney was trying to save us when they were trying to buy it. They were like, look, we're not going to come out with Dark Phoenix, so that's not going to work out. You know, that movie is going to be horrible.
Trash. Basura.
And then they're like, but we worked so hard, you know, like, please. And Disney's like, you know what? You guys can get the buns. Here you go. Make the movie. You guys are going to get your amount of money there because we're not going to be part of this.
We saw the trailer. What'd you guys think?
I didn't feel it. I really didn't.
They didn't even show her as the Phoenix, so it's like...
Well, I mean, you're going to want to have to save some things for the movie. Everybody's major complaint in Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice was that they showed Doomsday. Had you not shown Doomsday in the trailer, and then the movie he come out, like, oh, I've created the perfect Doomsday. And, like, he comes out, I would have been like, holy fuck. Like, that's fucking Doomsday. What is it? Still a shit movie.
I still would have watched it, even not knowing that Doomsday was there.
It's still so it's like you're like.
Even though I wish Doomsday was saved for later on.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm a little intrigued because they did show a funeral scene. I'm hoping.
People are saying it was Mystique.
I am hoping Mystique died.
Yeah.
She is not a fucking X-Men. She is not a hero. She is not supposed to be the center of the fucking focus. They don't have Wolverine no more. In these kind of like prequels, we can't use Wolverine. Fuck it, let's get Mystique.
Something that pissed me off was that the uniforms they had at the end of the last movie.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Fucking Cyclops looked like Cyclops.
Right?
He had the X thing here. Fucking Quicksilver had his silver black suit.
Freaking Nightcrawler had the red and...
Right? Storm had like her little cape shit. I was hyped.
Like with the box, like, yeah.
Yo, even Mystique, though. Even Mystique was wearing the white.
Yeah.
She had the white on.
You're all hyped up. You're like, yeah, we're going to get the X-Men back. Yeah, fuck X-Men. Yes. And then, like, you got this new movie.
And they're all wearing the black with just the yellow X. And I'm like...
Which is in the comics, but...
Still, it's like, how do you go from their iconic looks to, like, the Ultimates?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is that?
Man. That got me really mad.
I saw that shit, and I'm like, no. That's been a major complaint. And then another major complaint that I saw on Twitter, and I retweeted, it was like, why is Storm holding an umbrella? They're at the funeral for what I'm assuming is Mystique. Storm mind you, can control the weather.
It's a boost.
She's holding the fucking umbrella.
It's a boost. It's like a rod.
And it's like somebody, like, I saw that on Twitter and I had to retweet, and I was like, oh, that's how you know this movie's already gonna be trash. Like, it's not realistic. Fucking storm holding, like, you control the weather.
She can just make like a
little thing around her,
so it
doesn't rain. Or she can make the day beautiful and sunny. I guess she was like, fuck, this is sad. And like, is her power based off emotion? I don't think it is. Because if she's sad that Mystique died, which, by the way, okay, yeah, cool. Your Storm, right? Your Storm, our first time meeting you was you teaming up with Apocalypse to try to destroy the world.
Right.
Apocalypse is dead. You realized you were fighting for the wrong side. You did one good deed. You want to join us? You want to come? You want to help us? Then on top of that, at the end of Age of Apocalypse, Professor X and Magneto, are they fucking homies? They were homies.
Yeah, they were homies. And then like in Dark Phoenix, you're a little fuck ass.
He's like, be you. There's always a speech, and nobody cares. He's like, don't do this. I'm tired. And I'm like,
what
the
happened?
fuck just happened?
Like, we're having fun. You fucked my girl.
We're having fun. Like, how do you end it to where like literally I saw the ending last night like on fucking like YouTube, and it was like, oh, they're having a fucking bromance moment, talking cool, having chill ass moment, and it's like, well, wait a minute, Age of Apocalypse, you like took the metal out of the earth, like you were about to destroy the earth. You're still wanted for not only assassinating the president from fucking Days of Futures Past and destroying like the White House and shit in also Days of Futures Past and the Cuban Missile Crisis in like First Class. You did a lot of fucked up shit in this movie, like this trilogy or whatever.
But
we're still fucking homeboys.
Yeah, we're still homeboys.
We still play chess from time to time. Like, fuck it, you're my homie. What the fuck? This makes no sense. Don't get me wrong. Michael Fassbender, love his Magneto.
He's a perfect Magneto.
Yeah. Well, young Magneto. Ian McKellen or whatever the fuck his last name is.
The boyfriend to
Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
Which Patrick Stewart? Always the best. Professor X. I recently watched Logan. Broke my heart.
Right?
Yeah.
As well as what's his face? James McAvoy.
That's what I was gonna say. You heard that he wants to play in Star Trek in the prequel.
James McAvoy. I can see it.
He's a great
actor.
He's a good actor.
He wants to play what's his name again?
Picard.
Mm-hmm.
I can see, bro. I gained so much respect for him when it came to Split.
Yo.
Yeah, I gained respect for him when I saw him on Wanted, and that was because you're a kid, you see that movie, you're like, oh, these guys could curve bullets.
What?
Dope as shit, man.
Yeah, the fucking gunslinging.
Now that you're older, you're just like, my mind is wiser. I know that was a shitty movie.
It really was.
Didn't like it. Yeah,
but I still liked him as an actor.
But Split, the
fact that he did like 23, 24 different personalities, and he acted them so well and so convincing that I'm like, man, maybe you really do have some fucked up shit in your head. That was fucking dope.
Yeah.
That's what helped me solidify him as this guy can act. This guy's a fucking phenomenal actor. So, and then he got casted as like young Professor X, and when I saw him in X-Men First Class, I was like, okay, let's see where this goes. Yeah. It was in Days of Futures Past where I really saw him, where he had that conversation with his future self, and he's saying like, I don't want your suffering. Well, I'm gonna do the accent. I don't want your suffering. I don't want your future. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Like, I could feel this pain and suffering this guy goes through. So, like, I really liked him. And I like him as Professor X, the young Professor X.
Yeah. He's perfect as Professor X.
So, I'm like 2% intrigued, like 5% intrigued to see this movie. I'm going to go see it in the theater because we're going to have to, like, review it and shit.
Yeah. Because we can't really, like, talk hella shit unless, like, when we watch the movie, we're just like, actually... better than I expected.
Exactly.
Not bad,
bro,
not bad.
That fucking, you guys, but speaking of which, you guys seen that Venom scene?
Which Venom scene?
Where he's fighting the SWAT?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my God, dude. I fucking, hair stood up when I first saw it because it was like the cop, he was like, guys, you don't want to do this. And you hear that one guy, mask. And another guy, copy. And they all put their mask on. He's like, all right, suit yourself. And then he yells out, mask, and you hear Venom, copy, and just fucking like come in. I was like, that was so fucking dope, dude. That was fucking cool. And then it was like, I seen a meme, and it was like, oh, Venom, the only motherfucker to beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker. Because he just grabs one SWAT dude and just starts beating them up with him. I'm like, huh. It would have been cool if it was rated R. It's not rated R. It's PG-13.
But
the director said it was always going to be PG-13.
It's good enough.
But more than likely, we'll get like a fucking director's cut, unrated version.
That'll be dope.
So we'll see that. But that clip got me hyped. I was like, I kind of want to see how Eddie Brock and fucking Venom are gonna have. He's like, we can't go around eating people. Like there was a scene where like he fights these goons in like his apartment. He was like, good. Let us eat the heads off them and throw their bodies into some shit. He's like, we can't do that. And like he's freaking out because he has like this symbiote, however you pronounce it. I'm looking forward to that. X-Men, well, it's called Dark Phoenix, but the X is the X-Men. Not even calling it X-Men Dark Phoenix. But I'm intrigued. Nothing really much else to say about Marvel news other than like that. There goes that marker. Yeah.
So, Daredevil.
Right, Daredevil, the teaser. Yeah. I saw the Kingpin one, where it was Kingpin's point of view. Mm-hmm. He was like, you gotta let the devil out, or some shit like that.
And he was wearing the classic white.
I'm waiting. Yeah. October 19th. I am fucking hype. I'm gonna binge watch that entire weekend. I'm gonna do that. Indeed. Thank you for letting me know there's job opportunities.
In your area?
Yeah, right? new jobs in your area. I'm looking forward to Daredevil. I'm gonna binge watch that weekend. Yeah. Like it comes out that Friday. Oh yeah. Fucking
hell yeah.
That shit. Watching that shit left and right.
Hell yeah.
That. You reminded me of the Conor McGregor thing you were doing last week.
Oi. No, wait. What kind of McGregor thing? Like
the bobbering time?
Wait, mate. No, what the fuck? That's not Australian. What the fuck is this guy? I'm gonna fucking smash him. It's globeting time, you fucking fuck. Speaking of which, who you guys got on the fight he's having the next weekend?
I didn't know there was a fight. I know there is a fight coming on. It's probably going to be Pacquiao Mayweather in December.
Yeah, another one?
Rematch.
If it's got Mayweather, I'm not into it.
Hey, if he finally loses, it's going to be 50 fights won and 1 loss. So he's going to lose a lot of money out of that.
If he loses, I mean, if he paid the system, then just go then.
It's going to be one of the biggest paid fights this year.
I guess. Yeah. I'm more into the Conor McGregor fight. Next Saturday, we should do something. I'm forming a group. I'm getting a couple guys to, like, go out. So, like...
Who's these guys?
I don't want to say their names. We're going to give them enough credit. But we talk about them a lot on here. We don't need to. But
those guys.
No, we love you all. We do want to... Yeah, you don't, but you'll meet them if you do go. I want to go to, like an ale house, wing house kind of thing.
That's if they're playing the fight. And most of them don't like to put out the fights or Super Bowls those places because they get overpacked, overcrowded, and lots of fights break out.
Maybe Twin Peaks.
Might have to look it up to see where they're actually going to be showing it.
I know Buffalo Wild Wings used to do it.
Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings used to do it, but I think they closed most of them.
Oh yeah, that one closed down. The one was close to here.
Yeah, they closed the one that's on Osceola Parkway.
Yeah, where the Walmart was at. Yeah. Fuck it. There's one like near iDrive.
Yeah, I know which one that is, but I think that one closed too.
I don't think so.
I haven't seen it.
Didn't the one?
I know it was next to a hookah bar.
Did the one close to Disney close down too?
I think so.
Damn.
So next week's episode is going to be a podcast. It's going to be a live video podcast where we're trying to find a fucking Buffalo Wild Wings that's open and that's going to show the fight. Getting off track off movies. Telltale Games, you guys know it, right?
Yes.
You?
They're famous for The Wolf Among Us, the Borderlands, The Walking Dead, and the Batman Arkham series.
Well, not Arkham, but Batman. Yeah, Batman their take on Batman. Yeah. So I've been listening to Kind of Funny Games daily. I love that podcast. And Telltale Games abruptly closed, shut down. They were just finishing the final season of The Walking Dead.
They didn't even say anything.
They said nothing to their employees. 250 people just let go like that. Can you imagine you working and like you're chilling or whatever, thinking, "Oh man, I'm gonna come in. We're gonna work on this game. It's gonna be dope." And them telling you like, "Hey, you guys have to leave now."
Oh like, yeah, guys, you guys all lost your job.
It's pretty much what happened. And 250 people. Tomorrow's their last day that like their insurance stands.
Right.
Like they had like their insurance lasts to the end of the month. They got no severance package. It was just you got to go. So they literally had to get up and leave not evacuate, but like leave the building and like don't come back.
Right.
And then they were called to say, hey, on this day, you have 3 hours to come in, get your belongings, and leave. And so a lot of these people were left unemployed.
There hasn't been any other companies giving them jobs, or
others are like donating. Others are
like
saying
AMC is donating.
No. AMC was supposed to back them up, but they pulled out last minute, as well as they two other companies did, where they just didn't help them out.
Damn, really?
Yeah. I know Ubisoft is saying like, hey, come to us. We'll talk. We'll see where we can have you. We'll have this and that or whatever.
We have a janitor position open.
I know, but because fucking Telltale Games are story driven. These guys worked hard.
And the thing is, do you imagine like getting a better story to the Battlefield games if they go to Ubisoft?
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks for this company, which was talks saying that it spread itself too thin with all these licensing, like Marvel with Guardians of the Galaxy's game they did, HBO with the Game of Thrones game they did, DC with the Batman, and then you had like The Wolf Among Us, The Walking Dead, Borderlands, the Minecraft stories. They just spread themselves too thin, and it's like they weren't getting their money back.
Yeah, because
which is it's bullshit, because it's like the higher ups know that if you're gonna shut down, to at least let your people know, like, hey, listen, things aren't looking good. We're gonna give you a severance package and stuff like that. Some guy's actually taking a lawsuit to them. He's suing them. Like in the state of California, in the city of San Francisco, these are the rules. You didn't meet any of them. You're supposed to give us a 60-day grace period,
I
in
believe
which
it's 90 days
to find another
60
job.
or 90, to find another job, and for them to still get the income and their insurance to still hold up.
So they're not even getting
nothing. Like that was it.
No, that was it.
That was it. You were cut and go.
Deuce, my nigga.
Yeah. Motherfucker. God damn it, dude. Fucking 3 times. Oh man.
It's 5% black. Keep it going.
Fucking man. Yeah, you proud of yourself for that one, huh?
I am.
It just slipped, didn't it?
Three times.
3 times.
Bitch, man.
And what? And what?
Whatever, man. Anyways, it sucks.
You say it one more time.
No.
One of them is gonna come.
Nah, if you say it one more time, man, I think the town and where we're at and the location where we're at, you're gonna die, bro. I'm sorry. So it sucks. It really does that they got closed like that. And then I think a couple weeks ago, like maybe a week or two before Telltale closing, the studio that works with Capcom that does the Dead Rising series, they closed.
Really?
Yeah, they closed. So people, the gaming industry is a cutthroat thing. Like you just get cut like that.
That's true.
You know, if you don't do good, that's it. Like it sucks. So it's rough. But
You ready for the weather day?
Oh yeah, I believe that was the news. A lot of good shit. A lot of good shit came out.
Yeah, a lot of good shit.
So we'll can't wait for next week. But for now, let's get to the word of the day.
Yeah. Fudgy crinkles.
What?
I'm sorry, say it again.
Say that one more time.
Fudgy crinkles.
Crinkles. What is that? What is a fudgy crinkle?
Definition?
Please use it a definition.
The foreskin on a penis caked or crusted with poo after anal sex.
Oh, can you use it in a sentence?
Pedro had fudgy crinkles on his penis after having anal sex with the neighborhood hooker.
All right.
I like how we talk like we're not gonna do anal sex, and he finds the one fucking word that involves anal sex.
Hey, it wasn't me this time.
Fudgy crinkle.
Fudgy fucking crinkle, dude.
Have you ever had that before?
No.
You want some?
Fuck no. People did, however, like the Hulk smash one.
Oh really?
They did like where it's like
hilarious,
you had to like you gotta run, babe, hold on. Green paint. Oh, okay, that was good. But fudgy crinkle, I was expecting a lot better.
It wasn't a lot better, but that's all I got. All right, because I have a Shanecobra.
What's a Shanecobra?
We have 2 words. All right, we're doing 2 words. What's a Shanecobra?
A man with a large penis.
Oh, can you use it in the sentence?
Shanecobra hurt my vagina.
All right.
All right.
Oh my god.
APB and all points bulletin out for Shanecobra. If you ever see a man named Shane with a Shanecobra, be on the lookout.
I'm right here, guys.
Shut the fuck up. And like that has been, well, first off, how long are we in?
An hour and like 13 minutes.
Not bad.
Not bad.
That has been Foresight Syndicate. I'm your boy Joselito.
Kid Mars.
And Skips.
And
What?
Follow
known
us.
as Shanecobra.
Yeah, also known as Shanecobra.
I'm also known as Tootsie Roll.
Okay, I can't come up with anything after Tootsie Roll. That's a good one. Remember, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Apple Podcasts, YouTube.
Subscribe.
Are we on Spotify now? Because I looked up and
we're gonna be on Spotify. I just have to share it after I post this one.
we'll fucking do that.
All right.
Oh yeah, and we'll be on Spotify.
Yeah, like, subscribe, everything,
So
guys.
send us questions, comments, concerns, anything, and we got this. For that being said,
Shane Cobra because there's one
for
here.
that being said, we out.
Deuces.